Hello, class, and welcome back to White Caliber. We are once again playing Star Wars Force and Destiny with our GM, Smug, aka Matt number 2. Say hi.
I refuse to, because I'm not number 2.
Hi, Matt number 3.
Damn.
Hey, what's up?
There we go.
Just doesn't
All right.
like even numbers.
No, I guess that makes Gene Matt number 2. Anyway.
I'm Matt Prime. We went over this years ago. I'm like the oldest one.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Uh,
Pretty sure I've got a little bit on ARP.
And speaking of ARP, we have he is our host as always, and this is going up on his Kickin' Rad YouTube channel where you can watch it anytime you like.
Yeah.
Once it's posted.
I'm Matt.
And you can make all sorts of good and interesting comments. And he plays Bozmo,
I'm playing Bozmo.
the Toydarian lost Jedi Padawan. Was he even a
That's the
Padawan?
one.
I think he was just a young one.
He was a youngling.
And he never even made Padawan. He didn't have to have one of those braids. Would have had to have a clip-on one, probably.
He has hair. What?
Does
He's got
he?
purple hair. Yeah, he's got purple
He
hair.
has hair and wings and no giant thumbs.
Giant thumb. It's so weird.
Is that supposed to be? I really thought that was supposed to be like his head, his carapace.
No, he's got the same hair
I
that
think they're not a
Mads
carapace because he's a
does.
mammal.
He's got the same hair as Mads in Doctor Strange.
All right. Well, as long as he doesn't mess up his eye makeup like that too.
I'm pretty sure he was there when Anakin was massacring the younglings too, but he just flew away
I ran.
so far
Damn.
away.
Well, one day he'll finish the job.
Here's hoping. That would be a hell of
And
an
of
ending.
course we have Steve playing Wyatt Guthrie.
And thank you.
The gutsy alcoholic, medic / smuggler / gunslinger / gambler. A man of many
Jug.
hats and many addictions.
Gary Stew.
Literally has a hat, just a hat rack full of hats.
It's probably just,
back on the
but it's
bicycle,
just like the same hat. He's just got a ton of them,
Exactly.
and then one of them, except that one at the end is different, and it is a trilby.
Oh,
And of course we have Mike with us as Rail Cage, the hut enforcer who believes himself to be a lawman who was secretly force sensitive the whole time, and has only now begun to blossom into his power.
So many concepts. It's a positive clown car of a character.
And neither last, because I haven't introduced myself, but also not least, D. Davis, the hilarious D. Davis, as the adorable McGruff.
McGruff only has one hat, but it's a Panama hat, and it's on top of a floral patterned shirt for when it's Christmas.
Nice. He's ready for vacation.
He is all the time.
He wants to go somewhere nice and tropical.
Uh-huh.
We keep taking him to these cold ass planets.
I
We can't go somewhere too hot though, because he can't sweat.
he can apparently just out of his feet. What?
And I'm Jared, and I play Lan, who is a rebel pilot who's also force sensitive and has been taking his first steps down the path of the Jedi with the dubious tutelage of Bozmo and a bunch of computer programs.
Yep. We're the best Jedi.
And when last we left off, Bozmo was graduating from the Wyatt Guthrie School of running absolute bullshit lines on authority figures. Take it away, Smug.
All right, so you guys are just being delivered into the secure wing, and then some stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
Said stuff, of course, being McGruff injecting his back door, taking control of at least a good portion of the security systems in play
He
here
was ramming his way
within.
through the system's back door.
That's right. It's gaping. Anyway, Beyond that, the guys have started searching for a couple of interesting items. They think they've located the holocron. They're pretty sure they know where it is. It's in the ultra secure wing over to the right. And they've also located a couple of interesting items, such as a peculiar sword that may be bearing some further investigation. But they also are aware that there are 2 guards present. And that is the current situation we find ourselves in. Wyatt has stealthed into a moment of opportunity. I don't know. He's waiting. He's lurking. He's ghosting Bozmo, who is rather ballsily just floated right on up and told them that he is the inspector and they are behind on their guard duties.
Like I said, you should be in the southern wing by now. It's really, it makes me question Imperial discipline. Bozmo says, rolling exactly as I predicted.
Wow.
Damn.
So that, force pip? Oh, that's right. You're using your influence stuff?
Yeah. Now I could convert that into a pip, and that would make a success, which would cancel out the failure, but again, that would accomplish nothing.
You don't have any social buff talents?
Nothing. The only social buff talents are ones that remove setback die.
Yeah, usually the reroll stuff is like high up.
Yeah. It's fine.
Well,
All right. So he throws that at them, and the guards kind of glance between each other. There isn't a southern wing.
Yes, there is. It's right there.
Where?
Where?
he's referring to the governor's actual mansion.
Oh. Yeah, it's the governor's mansion.
Yeah. Governors need security too, man.
Well, we are palace guards, and that is part of the palace. You're right, but we don't know you.
Of course you don't know me. I wouldn't be a very good security inspector if you could recognize me anywhere. Bozmo says, sweating slightly.
This checks out.
And maybe it's the sweat, maybe it's the fact that it just doesn't seem to have gone as well as it should have, but the
It's the
guards
fact
start
that
lifting.
The Imperials would never hire an alien.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the racism.
Wait a minute! The racism!
Is this part of our cultural outreach program? But no, they are starting to lift their blasters.
I guess that's when Wyatt sweeps in.
That does sound like the time for Wyatt to swing in. All right, so
Whoa.
where's Wyatt?
Oh no.
So, just to confirm, Arp, you said that your name, quote unquote, was Zonbo?
Yeah, Zombo.
All right.
.com?
Exactly. So Wyatt sweeps in, walking down the corridor. You say, "Whoa, boys! What are you doing to this inspector?"
All right, so the guard closest to Wyatt turns and points the gun at Wyatt now.
He doesn't even flinch. He just keeps walking up. It's like, "Whoa, hey! Are you really risking your job over this? Put that thing down.
Who are you?
You got your ID scanner on you?
Well, of course.
Then scan this, buddy." And he, pulls out the Stormtrooper ID.
All right, so they go ahead and they kind of snatch it out of Wyatt's hand. They, of course, pull out their little scanner that they're supposed to use when they're seguaying around the secure wing to check in that they've actually been patrolling.
Stormtrooper segues.
That's right. They're essentially mall cops at this point.
One of them
But when they
is Paul
scan
Marks.
it, what name pops up, Wyatt?
Paul Guy Incognito. Oh, wait, no.
No, that was
No, it's not Guy.
That was the other guy.
No, we swapped it. Yeah. We'll call him. I'm terrible at names, to be honest.
Ferg Troubadour.
There we go.
Turd Ferguson.
Ferg Troubadour.
Huh. Thug! What are you doing outside of your armor?
Well, I'm here helping with this inspector here.
This is a tough pill to swallow.
Isn't it, though? I mean, because we walked up on you, and neither of you were doing your damn job.
We're guarding. This is what we do. We stand here and we guard things.
Yeah, but she ain't in the right place. Now, what is Pharrell going to say about this? Well, I'm listening.
I mean, we've... And the two guys kind of lean towards each other. And they're kind of talking to themselves. Are the chronos off? We're supposed to be here. But this thug, he knows, right? He's got all the schedules. But why is there an alien inspector? Yeah, why does he have a giant thumb? So it's very... all right, maybe not the last part, but... We've got the chip. I'm trying to... I think I'm going to have to need I'm going to need a roll here.
All right, let's do it.
So you're deceiving them.
Deceiving them extremely hard.
It is. It's well, there's going to be some setback involved because Bozmo already tried this.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. It's going to be 2 purple, 2 setback. You've got the chip, so you can get a boost from that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Should still be really easy.
All right, 2 purple. It's actually going to be 1 setback because I have 1 rank of convincing demeanor and 1 boost.
All right. Shit. Too easy.
Look at that guy convinced.
Oh, come on, fail, 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 fail.
Damn.
Just give me a reason.
Yeah, succeeded.
Yeah, he sure did.
These boost dives are really helpful.
I know,
yeah,
right?
They do so much for you all the time.
Well, I think they have like 3 blank faces. So.
Oh, for real?
I think so, yeah.
I guess more than that, and they'd be too good. But the opposite. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, if they had more success. Everybody shut up.
What?
They're useful without being overwhelmingly good.
Yes. That's what I meant.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, so they're going to buy it.
Good.
Well, I guess, I don't know. I guess our chronos are running slow.
You think Pharrell's going to buy that excuse? Now get your asses back into the main hall, and you stay there until I come get you.
What? That's a bit much, isn't it?
He starts tapping his wrist as though he has a chrono on his wrist, but he doesn't.
One of the guards is staring at the wrist.
No, they're not.
I just said that they were.
Huh? No, he's tapping his wrist as though he has one.
Yeah, and
it's an expression.
He doesn't. This guard is very literal.
Oh man, he's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's Drac. Drax? I don't know. Whatever.
I think it's Drax. Yeah.
He's written by CM Punk, either way.
Drax the Destroyer, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Arch enemy of
I'm
Thanos.
sorry, Mike. You fucking nerd. I say as I GM a Star Wars game. All right, so you're saying for them to go back to the main hall back that way?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they don't like this, but for whatever reason, I guess that ID chip must have been real good, and they look up to this guy. So they rather begrudgingly abandon their post.
He's also going to take that ID back.
Yeah, that's a fair call.
Yeah.
So as they're walking by, they start talking to themselves as they go. He's much uglier than I thought he would be.
Oh,
mean.
crippling.
Wow.
And then Rail
confidence
comes out of
destroy-
nowhere and beheads them. Ah!
He's as beautiful as the Hutt made him. All right, so they're gonna go ahead. They get up there. They kind of swipe their access card. They punch in the code. The doors open and they leave.
Good. I'm glad that plan worked.
It did.
Somehow.
Bozmo's brilliant, obviously. Okay, so where are the items that we need for Heavy Gan?
I'm going to guess on the other side of that door.
Yeah, well, Lan and Rail had some eyes on things that Heavygan wanted. As for you and me, maybe we should scope out further in.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Yeah, there's a sword here.
There
Rail.
certainly is.
Rail says,
Kinda.
pupils dilating.
Yep, so that is definitely a sword.
Is that a bat'leth? Did you put a bat'leth in Star Wars, Smug?
No, this was not made by me. This was made by our good friends at Fantasy Flight Games. Be sure to support them and buy all their products.
Like, we bought everything here.
We did.
Yeah, no,
that
I
makes it
remember going
sound
to the
like-
store and ringing it up.
That is so sarcastic. It makes it sound like we didn't buy anything.
What?
I mean, it's not my fault you mistake my natural voice for sarcasm.
So we've gone into the next room.
All right, there are more guards in that room.
Are they invisible?
There are.
Okay.
I have to drop them 1 sec.
Oh man, maybe Bozmo is going to find a painting of a thumb that says "Do not touch," and he'll take it
Maybe.
because it reminds him of his thumb.
His thumb is attached to his hand and is normal sized.
You know what they say about guys with big thumbs?
It's the perspective of the picture.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
his
It's
arm.
a wing.
Or
an arm.
yes, we know. Such a good joke.
It is.
For me, anyway.
It keeps getting better every time.
Getting better with age.
Yep.
It's like The Exorcist.
Yes, I hear you, Thumb Fandango.
Simo, this is Clem Fandango.
Can you hear me, Sibo? Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango. All right.
But are they stealing a sword first?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you want to? You
I don't
want to
care
take it?
about swords.
You want to take it?
It's entirely up to Rail.
Well, can I make a lore roll here and identify the sword? Maybe I'd like to know what kind of sword it is.
Sure.
Okay.
Gets a scroll of identify out.
If only.
So what skill do you want to roll?
Lore.
So based off of your what exactly?
Rail's general interest in scholarly, dissertations on swords of all kinds.
I'm gonna look
Okay.
at the plaque that it probably has.
Yeah, we'll get to we'll get to that in a moment, Lan. We'll get to that in a
I
moment.
guess I
Mike.
could read a
Full
plaque if
red.
I was a scrub.
No, you're going into the recesses of your mind.
Rail also does not know how to read.
All right, you're gonna do four red for me, Mike.
Really? Okay, 4 red.
Yeah, this sword is something.
Damn. How do you despair a knowledge check?
I think it just triggered a traumatic memory in me.
Wow.
Forgot something.
That's the first time we've seen that.
Here's
At
what
least-
actually happened.
At least Rail had the excuse of rolling against a bunch of reds, so it's not that embarrassing.
What happened was that Rail Cage just remembered that swords will fucking cut you wide open.
I think he would know that. I mean, he's carrying 2 of them right now, apparently.
Nah.
Spacers are premium.
You mean these
Why
things
would he
cut
carry
people?
swords?
Why am I wearing
It's a
them?
traumatic experience to his childhood when he cut his brother in half.
Oh.
All right. Despairs may be used for knowledge skills to seed the character with misinformation and outright falsehoods.
Oh, God.
Ah, yes, the great spoon of Grondor.
The sword is called Sith Slayer, and if it stabs a Sith, they die.
Ah.
My God.
And
This
he's
is
like,
a-
what's a Sith?
This is a toothpick wielded by a giant. All right, so Mike is just Mike.
Ah.
Roland, no. So Roll Cage has got his eyes on this sword. He like hunkers down. He's admiring the length of it through its secure glass. And he's thinking back. He's going through this catalog he has of all these swords that he read about back when he was a subscriber to Swords Monthly. He just got it for the articles.
Of course.
And he's pretty sure that he knows where this sword is from. He's got all that information just locked up inside of his head. And then he turns the key and he opens his mouth to say what it is. And he turns to Lan, who is just kind of crouched over the plaque and notes that it's a sword made out of an unknown substance that was taken from a what's the word? God damn it.
Asteroid?
It's taken no. An iceberg. It was taken from a battle about 10,000 years ago involving a warlord. The warlord's name is not known, but it was known as the Great Spice War.
And in fact, the sword is.
I believe
in
this
fact,
is the
Ebola?
sword of Leto. Yes.
That's
Yes.
right. It's from Arrakis.
Guys,
I
I don't
hear-
think that's part of the canon, though. You guys
Yeah, it's
clearly
okay.
making
Yeah,
shit
bullshit.
up right now.
Come on, guys.
I don't
Yeah, this
appreciate
sword,
Okay.
we all
Come on.
know that this sword was used against
Damn.
the Borg at Wharf 359.
No, this sounds
No,
like
no,
the actual thing
no.
that happened.
Come on.
Damn. But essentially, whatever thought that I was going to say, Mike.
Whosoever
Damn.
claims this sword becomes Hokage of the Jedi.
Yeah, that sounds believable.
So that's the thought, apparently, that Roll Cage was about to give voice to when Lan says something completely different reading off the plaque. Whatever Roll Cage thought he knew was wrong, and he feels a little bit dumb.
Oh.
I mean, I could sow the misinformation, but there's a plaque right next to it.
It's true.
Oh, Rail can just not believe it. Was a cover claim conspiracy.
No, I know what this sword is. That plaque is wrong.
This is imperial whitewashing of
He
history.
immediately actuallys Lan.
Studies
All right.
show that there's no way this sword had an impact on climate change.
He's
Hold on a
rail
second,
splaining.
Yeah, but hey, how did I? It seems like I rolled 3 successes and 3 failures. So shouldn't they have canceled each other out?
The triumph.
Despair counts as a
Despair.
failure.
Oh, counts as a failure. Okay.
That's why
That's
you
the-
can get those rolls where it's like you don't succeed on anything, but you still get the triumph for the despair, because
What's painful?
the
Yeah.
success or failure part of it can be canceled by regular success or failure.
Yeah. What's painful is that I actually did roll really well on my dice.
No, you did. Yeah, you
red
did.
dice
It's just
Oh,
you
yeah.
came
got
out
fucked.
forced.
Yeah, I stacked that because there's a reason for that. Now, if you guys are going to take the sword, McRuff is going to butt in. Everything's wired.
Watch out. I think there are laser sensors. Right?
Pretty much.
Sure.
Everything is secured. If you take anything, it is going to trigger an alarm.
Can you shut off the alarms, McGrath?
Probably. Hold on. Let me get out my script book again. I think I have something.
I gotta check over on IRC.
I got this script off of 2chan.
Look, just a couple more months and I'll be done with my University of Phoenix degree.
Blow.
Hey, UOP is a quality institution.
This stream is not sponsored by the
But if it
Well,
was,
it's not now.
if it
Yeah,
was,
if it was,
I should
yeah.
be. They should give me an honorary doctorate so I can be Dr. Smug.
I will attempt to turn off the alarms.
So, okay.
What do you want from me, Smug?
This is 5 red.
5 red?
Shit.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna use
Now
a light
you've
side
got-
point for that.
You can. Now you've also got 2 boost die from your prior awesomeness. And I'm just curious at this point to see if you can do it. So let's leave it at that.
He's just throwing
Okay.
like 5 reds just to see what happens.
2 boost die.
No.
And 5
Wow.
red, you said?
I did.
Okay. And a green because I've upgraded a full slot. So, kablamo! Ooh.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Well, I mean, not really. Oh no, but
The fact that you were able to
Look at
balance
how many
that.
fucking advantages you're all.
Yeah. They're using some updated software. I've never seen this before. I can't turn
So-
off the alarm, so
That's
You
right. So
probably
McGruff,
want to grab that on your way out. Not right now. Just a heads up, FYI.
Seems fair.
yep. So McGruff is also able to discern that the control for the security, like the alarms itself, once they go on, they're not going off, no matter what he can do remotely.
Oh no! Also, what
Of
that
course.
guy just said.
Of course, once they trigger, I mean, obviously.
Thanks, helpful computer.
So grab it on
Um,
your way out, guys.
Now, as far as the other items that he wants, it's like this over here has some data chips that has some information on an ancient civilization that for whatever reason he is interested in. For some other reason, it may have been edited. This dog bone is being added to the list. May or may not have been Heavy Gan. He would
Seems-
like the jaw, but that's probably not going to happen. Maybe this
Maybe if we
big
had a
conch
Wookiee.
shell. Maybe 2 Wookiees.
Hmm.
There was a suggestion that like you guys should just break off some of the teeth and then start jamming it into lightsabers later.
I don't think that's what a Krayt Dragon Pearl is. Yeah.
Beyond that, there's like a couple of books in the back here that he wants.
Well, first we need to get through this entire section of stormtroopers.
That's right. So you guys advance into essentially the transition from the secure wing into the very secure wing. Ultramax, if you will. And it's the same situation. There are more guards standing around. But these guys are meant to stand there.
No, so were the other guys.
Okay.
That's true.
All right, so before we both blindly dash in, I'm sure we'll see that there's more stormtroopers. So do we want to send Bozmo in first and do the I rush in later if he messes up sort of thing? Or do we just want to go in?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try something else that will also fail, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Damn, so negative.
Well, I have completely justified in my negativity.
Hey, you did great making that box.
It was a
It's
very
true.
nice box.
Did you
All right.
bring the box?
Of course, I brought the box.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
You should lead with the box.
All right. Wyatt will hang back outside of the room while Bozmo goes in.
Just bracing
Yep.
the door. He's got his flashbang grenade ready.
Yep.
Flush and
Bang.
clear!
That would have been good if I
Uh,
actually bought one.
So this guy, what is
Yep.
his discipline?
They are going to be all the same. It's, shit, what did I say? 2 purple.
Okay.
Time to start mind
All right.
tricking them into doing stupid shit.
So Bozmo goes up to the guy in the bottom and says, "Oh, there you are, finally. We're way behind schedule. You remember," he says, lifting up a hand as if to pat the guy on the shoulder, but also sort of waving it in front of him. "You remember that I'm here to go in and inspect the security system in there, right?" he says.
Do it, Bozmo.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, the repercussions are actually very minor for one.
I know, yeah.
In fact, with only one, you're pretty much guaranteed to increase your morality.
All right, so he says that and uses the force to get that guy to believe that that is true for the next 5 minutes. That he knows that Bozmo's here to go inside and check the security systems alone. And we're going to try and ride that one. So I will flip a destiny point and take, what is it, 1 strain?
You know, one strain and one.
Yeah,
conflict.
1 strain and 1 conflict.
All right. My thing's all off balance. Okay, and strain. And I'll figure out where conflict is on this chart. So
Character info.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bozmo taps into the dark side for this.